They say if you stand near Spain's Black Lake long enough, you'll start hearing your own voice calling from beneath the water. Not echoing, not reflected, calling. Tonight, we're diving into a story locals refuse to tell after dark because something in that lake doesn't want to be found, but it never forgets who visits. Welcome to the Digital Nightmare. Laguna Negra de Urbión, the Black Lake of Urbión. Tucked deep in the mountains of Soria, Spain, it's more than just a scenic spot. It's a mirror of ink, so dark that even sunlight refuses to touch its depths. Centuries, people believed it had no bottom. No diver, no sonar, no camera has ever seen its end. And for one young documentarian named Elena Ruiz, that mystery was exactly why she went there. Alone. Elena wasn't scared of ghost stories. She made YouTube documentaries about them. Urban legends, lost villages, haunted sites. She loved debunking them. But when one of her Spanish followers sent her an old voice message saying, "If you really want to test your courage, visit the Black Lake. Just don't record what you hear at night," she couldn't resist. On a foggy November evening, Elena arrived. Her camera rolled as she documented everything. The winding road, the cold mist, and the eerie silence that blanketed the forest. Okay, it's 8:43 p.m. I've set up camp near the water. Locals told me the lake's cursed. They said it takes people who come alone, which is fine. I'm not scared. She laughs nervously, the kind of laugh people use to convince themselves they're safe. But her camera caught something in that moment. A second laugh, low, wet, echoing from the lake. The first few hours went fine. She filmed scenic shots, B-roll, interviews from old folklore podcasts. But by midnight, her footage started corrupting. Every file she opened had strange audio distortions, whispering loops repeating her name. Her laptop displayed words she hadn't typed. "Look behind you." Now, you might think it's just a glitch. AI-generated voices, corrupted files, digital artifacts. But the next clip changes everything. Her voice returns, shaky, out of breath. "Elena, it's not the wind. There's someone walking in the water. I see ripples, but there's no one there." She pans the camera. Empty. Only ripples. And then the reflection of when park rangers found her camp 2 days later, her camera was half buried in the mud, lens cracked, still recording. The footage was recovered and leaked online for less than 6 hours before it disappeared. Accounts that shared it were terminated. But one 43-second clip survived. And what's on it is the reason no one goes to Laguna Negra alone anymore. You hear Elena whispering. Then a voice, identical to hers, responds. Perfect tone, perfect pitch, but delayed by exactly 3 seconds. "Hello? Hello? Hello? Who's there?" Like a mirror voice trapped under the surface. Researchers who analyzed the clip said the frequencies of the second voice matched Elena's perfectly, but with no audio duplication pattern, meaning it wasn't an echo. It was her voice, played by something that knew her better than she knew herself. Locals now believe the Black Lake doesn't drown people, it copies them. Every few years, someone new disappears. Each time, the same story. Camera found, laptop corrupted, voices repeating their words. But here's where it gets digital. In 2019, a deep learning team tried scanning the lake using underwater drones. Their goal? Build a 3D model of the terrain. The data came back corrupted, except for one line of readable text embedded in the sonar code. "I remember you, Elena." The team quit the project, but one intern, a software engineer named Mateo, tried decrypting it at home. He posted his findings on a hidden forum called the Abyss Archives. His post simply said, "It's not water, it's memory." A week later, his account was deleted. His IP logs traced back not to Spain, but to an unregistered node inside the European AI network. That's the part that chills me the most. What if the lake isn't cursed? What if it's alive? An ancient consciousness buried in code, feeding on digital echoes of whoever documents it. Because last month, a new video surfaced, a live stream from an unknown Spanish channel that went live for only 1 minute and 12 seconds. It showed the Black Lake at night. No one in frame, no text, just still water. Then, faintly, a face appeared in the reflection. Elena's. She stared at the camera and whispered something. The AI subtitles failed to process, but viewers who saved the audio discovered what she said. "Don't come here. It remembers your face through the screen." And here's the twist. Every user who watched that stream reported that their device microphone turned on automatically for a few seconds after the video ended. No explanation, no malware found, no trace of the original uploader. It's as if the lake was listening. So tell me, viewer, if the Black Lake truly remembers every face that sees it, does that mean it's watching you now through this video? Because that reflection on your screen, it isn't just you anymore. Welcome to the digital nightmare. Subscribe before your screen goes dark. Would you dare visit Laguna Negra alone? What do you think the lake really is? Paranormal or AI gone rogue? Have you ever felt watched by your own reflection?